This conference will now be recorded.
So now today we are going to discuss about our next module, that is AWS account creation. So in this AWS account creation, so we never create the AWS account in company. But why we need this AWS account creation and all? So to do the practice from your side. So you can do your practice so that for that you are creating the AWS account. So that is the one thing. The second thing is, so AWS account creation, like what you need exactly to create the AWS account. So in this chapter, we are going to discuss about how to create the AWS account and how to manage the account console, navigating and services provided by AWS and billing information and some services statuses and some free tier and marketplace and support plans, and we will discuss about all these things. So now coming to very simple and straightforward, like the creating account is it's very easy, but in company we never get the chance to create this AWS account. The reason is you need to provide the valid credit card information, valid phone number, valid email ID. So that means if you provide your credit card information, your email ID and all, one day you left the company and they are in trouble. That's why they never allow to you to create the AWS account in company. If someone asks you in interview, hey, are you creating the AWS account? Did you create AWS account? The people who really not sure, they will say yes, I can create the account. But really in company, we never create the AWS account. But why you need to understand? So you need to do some practice, the lab setup and all. For that we are creating our own account. So the next thing is what you need exactly to create AWS account. You need valid credit card, valid email ID and valid phone number. Then creating account is just like Amazon, your Amazon account you can create, but only important thing here is like you need to create your own AWS account. The reason is like if you created your Amazon account 1 year back, you are not part of free time. So they are giving 1 year free live setup, live lab and all for practice purpose. So I will show you the what are the services they are offered as part of free tier and all. I will explain, but make sure you can create the new account very easy. Just simply go to the aws.amazon.com. Then there is a management console. Just simply go to your username and your password, and you can provide the username and password like your email ID, whatever the email ID. That email ID is the your main account. So and also you can give the mobile number as well. So this way you can create the account with by your username and password, and you can provide all the details and you can able to create the AWS account. But here the payment details, credit card, you need to provide credit card information, and they will charge 2 rupees, that is $1 in US dollars, I think 2 rupees in India. So they just want to know whether your card is valid or not. That's why they are charging. Even that 2 rupees or $1, they will revert back again to your account. But in the meantime, they will check whether your account is active or not. For that they will create this. So now you are very clear about what you need, how to create AWS account and all. It's very simple and straightforward. Then coming to, they will send you the notification like code to your mobile. Then enter the code. Then once you enter the code, and your account is almost there. But here most important thing is you need to select the support plan. The only basic support plan you can select. You don't go for developer, business or enterprise. They're all chargeable. So better you can select the basic, that is the free tier, so that you will get the free support. So you no need to go you no need to pay anything. So that is the support related. So now coming to any questions here about how to create AWS account? How to create AWS account? It's very simple and straightforward. So then what are the different ways to access this AWS? Once you created, you can log in into the AWS, right? So the login into the AWS using Management Console, using Command Line, and using SDK, some code pipeline, and these are all are the various options to log in into your system. So now you are very much clear about how to log in into the system, but I will show you practically while logging. I will show you how to log in into the management console, command line, SDK, and all. So this is the one more important, then who is logging into the system? Once you create, you need to logging into the system, right? Here there is a three types of users, like account owner and administrator and normal user. Three types of users are connecting to this AWS. So we'll understand what is account owner, what is the administrator, what is the normal user, and all we will discuss. Then coming to any questions here about how to create the AWS account, then what are the different ways to log in into the AWS account, then who is logging into the AWS account. I will show you practically all this. Then we will see how to log in and what they will do, what normal user can able to do, like that. These options we will discuss in a minute. So before that, let me go to the account creation and all. So once we create the account, then we will see how to operate the account and all. So then coming to, so any questions, anyone, any questions here? aws.amazon.com. Very easy. Creating account is very easy. Just simply go to the aws.amazon.com and you can log in into the management console. Just go to the my account, then there is a management console. You click on management console. Then I already connected to this account, that's why I'm able to log in. But let me sign out. Then I can log in into the system using this thing. So before login, we are trying to understand how to create AWS account. Very easy and straightforward. Just aws.amazon.com. Then go to the my account. In this my account, there is an option to create the new AWS server. So you just click on this. Then you can go to the create new AWS account. You can see there is an option to create the new AWS account. It's very much easy. So once you click on this, then you can enter into your email ID and your password, like that. Suppose you can say like SUNSUNIT 500 at the rate of gmail.com. You can give any name. Okay, so you can give any password. So you can give any password and you can give the, yeah. So now your account is almost there. So you can give any of your name, like Seven Academy. So it's very easy. Just you already creating so many accounts for in general accounts, right? Like for shopping and all. The same way we can create the accounts here. So once the accounts are ready, now you can just go next. Then you can provide this keys, that is R342RB. So then the next step is whether it is business account or personal account. Doesn't matter actually for us. You just go personal also. Just there is no need of company name. If you say business, then you need to provide your organization name. That is this one, and your address, and you need to provide your KV and 642 64622666303 is my number, and you can provide all the details, and I have read. Then you can go next. The next step is you need to take care. You need to provide your credit card information. So don't worry, they will not charge anything. So unfortunately, sometime if there is any bills, you can ask them to they waive off also. So they will not charge anything extra. So that is the one more important. Now, very easy how to create AWS account. So before going to how to log in into the AWS account, any questions here about, first of all, what is our topic? Our topic is AWS account creation. So who is creating in AWS account in company? In company, we never get the chance to create AWS account. Then who is creating? Only accounting team, mostly accounting team or higher level management, they will create the AWS account. So why they are creating? Why they are creating? Because they need to have that account should have the security, and this account is asking for passwords and username, as well as your access keys, secret keys, and also there is a lot of things you will get it with the root user. That's why you never get the access to create the AWS account. Then who is creating? Accounting team or some higher level management is creating. Then why you need to create? For your practice purpose. What you need to create a AWS account? You need valid credit card information, valid mail, valid phone number. So then you will get the uh, uh, how to log in, then how to create. Then it's very easy. Just aws.amazon.com, provide your username, password, then provide your address and everything, then you are all set. Then next you need to pay the credit, you need to fill the credit card information. They will charge you only 2 rupees, so that you will revert your that money also. Then the next screen is, after payment, the next screen is only one screen left. That is the support. So there, the most important thing is, don't select any support. Only you need to go with the free tier. So the free tier support is always good. So you don't need to pay anything. So that is the one more thing. Any questions? Anyone? Any confusion here? Please go ahead.
Ready, sir. I have one doubt here. After 1 year, I can use same phone number, same card number, and same mail ID.
Yeah, you can use mail ID is different actually.
Okay.
Card number you can use same, but only mail ID is the different one. That's all.
Mobile number?
Mobile number you can use same,
Okay.
because that account number is the main, right, for them.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah, account name is the email ID email ID should be in it. So that is
Okay.
the how to create the AWS account. Imagine you already created account, and how to log in into the AWS account and all I will explain. Before that, any questions here? Anyone? Any confusion how to create AWS account? Then if you create AWS account, what you will get it here? You will get it 1 year free. Just you can go to the aws.amazon.com, just to say free, then you can see what you will get the free services and all. So any questions here before that? Anyone? Any confusion questions? So then free tier means they will give you 1 year completely free. It is 12 months it is free. Always services are free. Like what they are giving free, that means the server, EC2 server is, they are giving 2 servers, one Windows, one Linux, 750 hours per month. The same way, if you go to the this also 5 GB storage and 750 hours databases, like there is a every service they are offering, but there is a limitations. So you can create more than that, but they will charge for that. So that is the free tier. So please go ahead. Any questions here? Free tier account. Free tier means they will provide you lot of services as a free. Every service I can say, but there is a limitations in each service. That's all. Like 5 GB maximum. You can create 6 GB also, but they will charge for 1 GB. So like that, they will charge extra. That is also one more important. Any confusion questions here? Anyone?
No, sir.
No, right? So that is the one more important point. We understand free tier. So imagine you created and you got the free tier for 1 year. Now how to log in? Very easy. Just aws.amazon.com. Just go to the my account and management console. Then now you are logging into the system using Management Console. The second option is Command Line, PowerShell, third party, like different options are there. We will talk about one by one. So how to log in, then who is logging? Root user and normal user I will explain, but suppose how to log in first of all, how to log in into the AWS account. So very easy, just you can go to the aws.amazon.com, then select the management console, then go to the your root user, and you can provide your username and your password. So once you provide the username and password, then you can able to log in into the system. So then you can able to log in into the system with your username is your email ID, and password is the password at the time of creating your account. So you can provide that, then you can able to log in to your AWS account. Very easy. So once you log in into the AWS account, then you can start your job. So why we are logging? You need to manage the your services. If you are the storage admin, you can operate only storage job in AWS. If you are the AWS admin, you can do AWS admin job and all. So once we connected to the system, then you can get this management console, and now you are in management console. From here you can navigate and you can start whatever the services you want. You can operate and you can manage the how. As of now we are just trying to understand how to log in, that's all. How to log in using GUI, same like how to log in using command line, how to log in using PowerShell. We will discuss all of them. So before going to that, any questions here, anyone, any confusion? How to create AWS account, how to log in into the AWS account using management console. Then why we need to log in? To do the job. What kind of job you are doing? Based on your profile. If you are the database administrator in AWS, you can manage the RDS, database management in cloud. So if you are the system admin, EC2 management in cloud. If you are the developer, they will provide you some APIs and all. So like that, each people are connecting to the AWS and they are doing their own job. So that is the account creation, and I mean only login. So then coming to how to log in using command line. So before going to that, any questions here, anyone, any confusion? Log into the GUI, the management console. So now you can, yeah, you are good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So then now you are connecting to using command line. Command line means like there is a PowerShell, POWR, PowerShell. You can connect using PowerShell. You can connect using Unix shell. You can connect into the many ways. So I'm using my PowerShell to access my AWS services and all. So using command line. You can also do the same. If anyone wants to share your screen and wants to install your you configure and not configure, connect to AWS using PowerShell, and you can also able to connect. Can anyone wants to share your screen? This is the big challenge again. So but at least you guys understand what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to connect
Sir, I
to,
can share this.
yeah, Bharat, you want to share, right?
Yes, I think PowerShell is required, right? Already it was installed on the
It is
system.
by default, it is there. Yeah, please share your screen now. Bharat is connecting to my AWS account using command line. Instead of GUI, he is connecting to my AWS account. So he can able to connect, but he need the username and password, the credentials he need. So that's why first time let me create his credentials. So then he can able to manage. So let me create his credentials first of all. So that means just we are trying to understand here like login into the AWS Management Console. Then there is a GUI login, CLI, and PowerShell and Unix shell. and some APIs and some third-party tools. So many ways we can log in into the AWS. One way is GUI, I already connected, and the second way is the command line. But let me create one user, he can connect it to the, I don't want to give him my root access. So I'm creating one account for Bharat, and he can connect to the system, and he can use this user creation and all we will discuss from Monday. Okay, so now I'm creating a user here. Now I'm creating a user. The user is BHARATH. So I'm creating a user Bharat into my AWS account. Don't try to understand how I'm creating and all. Imagine there is a user, there is a welcome at the rate of 123 is the password. So I'm just created user with password. That's all. Don't try to understand how I'm creating. This chapter we will discuss on Monday. So, but as of now, I'm creating the user because he need to log in. So to understand how to log in using command line and all, he need one user. That's why I'm just creating a user with storage access or some S3 full access. I'm giving him storage full access so that he can able to create the storage access and all. So now that's all, almost there. So now I can share him the access keys and secret keys. Then he can able to I download it. But we'll talk about all these things, okay? But here focus is it's not. Don't worry about all this, okay? Your focus is yes. There is a management console, aws.amazon.com. We can connect to the system using root user, that is the administrator, or normal user. Same way, and remotely someone also connect using command line and all. Now Bharat is connecting using command line. For that I'm making him administrator, presenter, so that he can connect to this account and he will start. So please share your screen and you can connect to everyone understanding, Bhopal and anyone like any questions here? Everyone understand what he is doing now? Aparna, you are understanding?
Yes, sir. The only doubt is, see, when you see there, it's like user, yours is Windows System 32, but for me, it's showing like users owner.
Users owner.
Yeah. So the last one, PSC Windows System 32. For me, it's
Uh-huh.
showing PSC users
Oh, that
owner.
is doesn't matter. Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Okay.
I
But
think it
meaning you
differs from
understand what
system
you
to
are
system.
doing, right?
Sorry?
You understand what we are doing,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So we have the another way to connect to the AWS, that is the command line, that is the PowerShell. Look like he is also not connected to PowerShell only, right? Yeah, PowerShell. So using PowerShell also he can able to connect and manage the AWS. Just type AWS and AWS, enter. AWS commands are working for you. Yes. So someone try to execute the same command, you will see you will not able to see these commands. Can you try? Just type AWS in PowerShell. How to enter into the PowerShell? Just to look for PowerShell in search window. Yeah, this one. So now he is in PowerShell, right? So you guys also go there and type AWS and enter. You will not see this screen. Are you able to see this? Anyone?
Here, user interfaces are different. One is with administrator and one is with normal user. So you can see
Anything
those
doesn't
differences
matter
also.
for us, like because you are connecting to AWS. So just connect to AWS. Suppose like AWS, you want to see AWS storage. Can you try with it? Close this black screen and open the other one. So AWS here, try to execute AWS S3 LS. So you are trying to list out, S3 space LS. You are trying to list out what are the storages are there in AWS account. But which account? Which account are you looking? So we need to provide that account details and all, right? That is the AWS configure. So we are configuring our desktop with the AWS by using AWS configure. Type AWS configure before this. So then it is asking you, yeah, AWS config. Then it is asking you access keys and secret keys. That access keys and secret keys are created by me at the time of creating his account. I created his account while creating Bharat account. There is a access keys, there is a access keys, there is a secret keys. Access key, secret key is there. So then coming to, if you go to the access key, then you can provide, I'm sharing with you the access keys, and I'm sharing with you the secret key. I'm sharing with you the secret key. So access key and secret key I'm sharing. I'm making you presenter again. Just you need to connect using that access key and secret key. Here at least outline we need to understand. Okay, we can also able to connect AWS using command line, that is AWS configure. So from PowerShell, how to enter into the PowerShell? Just search for PowerShell from your Windows desktop. Then you can see that prompt and you can configure AWS configure and provide username and password. I mean, not username, access keys and secret keys I just shared with you, and you can able to log in. Yeah, access key. Then enter the secret key. Make sure everyone should understand. If anyone not clear, let me know. Yeah, that is the access key. Then I provided secret key as well. Just copy from the list. Yeah, the reason is you are connecting to US East US East 1. US East 1. I will explain about the region, like on which region you want to connect. You can say output format is tabular format. The display of output is tabular. Just table, yeah. Table, TABL. Oh, okay. So now try to access AWS S3 LS. Now you can able to see how many storage boxes are, how many storage units are in my AWS account. Now Bharat is connected to my AWS account as a user, and he is able to see my storage units like SoNIT, SON Academy. Lot of storage boxes are there, storage units, storage buckets are there. Those buckets you can able to see because you connected to my account using command line. Why we need to connect to command line? Because sometimes your system may need to communicate with the other system. So like from on-premises Microsoft server need to send all the logs, so that your system should understand AWS, so that we need to configure the AWS. So any confusion, questions, please go ahead. Here how to
Sir,
connect. Yeah,
yeah, when I type AWS, it's saying the term AWS is not recognized.
recognized, right? That, yeah, that
Yes.
means, yeah, can you able to share your screen?
No, I mean I logged in.
Oh, okay.
I joined the class through phone and I'm doing this on laptop.
Okay. So what you can do, so you need to install the AWS command line software first. Your laptop should understand AWS first. Your laptop should configure with AWS client software. You understand what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Then
So
only you can able to see that AWS commands. Yes, go ahead.
okay. So through Google, how should I download them?
Yeah, Google, and you can download like AWS CLI software. Otherwise, I will share with you with the tools and everything. Yeah. So
Yes, yes.
he is
AWS CLI.
showing you. Yeah. AWS CLI, the first one. Yes, click on that. Yeah. So you can download somewhere exe file. You can see. So you can download that and you can install the command line. That's all. So it's very easy to download and install. So you got it right, Aparna? Any questions
Yes,
here
sir.
about?
Yes.
Yeah, then you, that's why I request you to check that command. So I know that. So that means like now you understand why you are not able to do that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because your system also should understand AWS commands first of all. So now you are very clear about how to start and all. So how to use the command line, PowerShell and all. So GUI also. If anyone still confusion, let me know. I will explain about how to log in into the AWS using PowerShell, using command line, or using some other third-party API and all. I will explain. For everything, you need to provide the same credentials only. The access keys and the secret keys of the user you need to pass to access the AWS services. So now you are very clear about how to log in into the system using GUI using command line. The next one is the who is logging into the system, who is logging into the AWS. So that means one is the root user is connecting, the second one is the administrator is connecting, the third one user is the normal user, that is IAM user. These two are the IAM user only, but this user has complete privileges, this user has limited access, the root is the one more. So now you are very much clear about what is the root user. Yeah.
In which case we can go ahead as a command line.
Yeah, because sometimes suppose you want to as a human you can operate the GUI and command, you can click here and you can do here and all, right? But one day your system need to talk, your on-premises system need to talk with AWS to do some job, like your system should send all the logs to AWS, so that your system should understand AWS. So a system always use the command line only to that means it is executing any programs or something like that through command line only, right?
Okay.
You got it, Astrid?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, suppose your MySQL server need to send all the logs to AWS. So your MySQL server should understand AWS commands and all. Yeah. So that is the one more. Now coming to who is connecting to AWS. So who is connecting means one is the super user is connecting to AWS. The super user means who connected to the system as an administrator. He is the super user. If I go to the suppose I'm logging out and I'm connecting to my AWS account using my mail ID. That is the super user. If you connect to the system using root, can you see this root user? So that is the by using root user means your email ID. You can provide your username, that is your email ID. That email ID is the mail ID at the time of creating your AWS account. So you have the email ID. So you can provide your email ID and you can also log in using this one. So then fn3m hy. So that's what we just connected, right? So that means we can able to access using root. Then that is the root user. Root user means super user. Super user means the user which is created at the time of the email ID which is created at the time of account creation. So if you log in into that, then that means you are logging as a super user. But in company, we never get the chance to log in into the super user because that super user is having complete privileges and complete permissions on all AWS services and all. That's why they never give the access on super user. We are always connecting as a IAM user, but just we need to understand the difference between super user and administrator and normal user. If you connected to the system using super user, so that you can able to do anything in the sense you can manage the servers, you can manage the databases, you can manage the services, anything you can manage because you are the super user. I can go to the any of the user like AR services are AWS cost management and the compute services like server management and all, container also EKS systems and all. So OpenShift also they added. Oh my God. EKS, Elastic Kubernetes services they added. So everything they are added. So that means like you can able to do anything because of the super user, including your billing information also, including your accounting information as well, security credentials, everything you can able to manage because of you are the super user. But in company, we never get the access to super user. We never become a super user in companies. Then what is our user in company? Our user is always normal user like administrator or general regular user. So here three users. One is the super user, that is the root user, So the second one is the administrator. The third one is the normal user. So now you are very clear about what is super user, why super user, who is having the super user access, and what we can do with the super user access and all. So any questions here before going to administrator access? Anyone? Then coming to, yeah.
Who have the root user permissions? I mean, who will have the root user?
Mostly accounting team and billing team and security team, they have the accesses.
Okay, so on sometimes if we need the root access for the few of the servers, then we can get it.
No, it's not the server root. This is the AWS root, AWS main account.
Fine. Sorry.
This is completely different from server.
Okay.
The main account, we can call it as a root account. That's it. So now coming to someone like I want to create a one user as a administrator. So administrator means he can manage anything in that. So suppose for example, I'm creating a user like KVR is the one of the user I'm creating. So I'm creating the one user with the password. So I am giving admin. You don't try to understand this part. Okay, this part we are talking from Monday onwards. Okay, we are going to discuss about this service from Monday onwards. Okay, so then we are just going to create. I'm just creating one account with administrative privileges. So with the administrative permissions, I am creating. So now you can connect to this. Now you can connect. Suppose now I can connect to this using the password and username like that. So now I'm logging to this account. So I'm log out and I'm logging back to, instead of root user, I'm connecting to IAM user with administrator permission. I'm connecting to IAM user to the account SSUNACADEMY. This is my account name actually. So Suvan Academy account, you are connecting as a user, KVR user. So and password I'm providing so that I can able to log in into the account. But I'm not the super user now. I'm the administrator. I'm not the super user. I can able to do any services. I can go to the analytics. I can go to the blockchain. I can go to the compute. I can go any services. I can able to manage everything except the billing related. If I go to the accounting information, it won't allow to manage the account related. It won't allow to manage the billing related. So that means you don't have access to manage the billing and accounting information, except that you have every permission, that is the administrator, that is the AWS administrator. If you join in one company as a AWS administrator, you will not get any root access, that is the super user access, but you will get admin access. As a administrator access, you can able to manage every services except the billing and billing and accounting related information. So that is the difference between super user, that is the root user, and admin user and admin user. So any questions between root user and admin user, please go ahead and let me know. If you have any questions, I will explain again about this root user and admin user. You guys understand, right? Madhu, not Madhu. Aparna, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, anyone, any confusions, any questions, please go ahead. The difference between super user and administrator. Now coming to the normal user. So the administrator is creating the normal user. Imagine Bharat is the normal user. He is having only limited access. And if you remember, I already created his account with only storage operations. I already created account for Bharat with only limited access. The limited access is storage full access. I can able to create the new user also. I can manage everything because I'm the administrator. I'm not the super user. I'm the administrator only to this account, Suven Academy. So now Bharat is not the administrator. So that means here super user will create the administrator. Administrator will create the normal user like Bharat. So this user is having complete permission. This user administrator, like root user have complete information, complete access. Administrator has everything access except he has everything except billing information and accounting information. So this user is having only limited access. That means this user is providing some specific access. Example, in this for Bharat, this administrator is provided only the storage access so that he can able to manage only storage related operations. So now let me make presenter, okay, so that he will show you how to what he can able to manage. But at least you guys understand what is the super user, what is the administrator, what is the normal user. If still any confusion about that, let me know. I will explain about that. Okay, so yeah, so please, please share your email IDs also. I will share this recording after the class. Okay, yeah, I don't know who just send me admin. Amin, right? Who is this Amin? Yeah, please share your email ID so that I will send you the recording after this session. Okay. So, like Bharat, what you can do, you just go to the Amazon.com. You just AWS.amazon.com. Then you can connect to my AWS account. So yeah, just you can connect to my, everyone understand what we are doing, right? So we are managing. Yeah, just log in my account. My account. Yeah, I will also post these videos in our website, like not website, our how I created one YouTube channel as well. Like it is just KVR Tech Labs. That's all. Just look for KVR Tech Labs. You can subscribe for that so that you can able to. Yeah. Then coming to, if you see here, just to connect to, instead of root user, you are the IAM user. You are connecting to my AWS account. My AWS account is Suven Academy. SUVN ACADEMY. So in Suven Academy, then you can able to log in to Suven Academy. Yeah, SUVN ACADEMY. So yeah, Bharat is the username and password welcome123. So now you are connecting to my AWS account with the limited access. With the limited access. Yes. Yes.
Password capital W, sir.
Capital W. Yeah. Only capital W. Welcome 123. That's all. Okay. So let me reset your password in case your password may not working. So let me go to my session. Let me go to your account. As a AWS admin, I can reset your password going to the security. This part we will discuss how to reset the password and all everything. So welcome at the rate of 123. I am giving you at the rate of 123. Can you see this? All small letters at the rate of 123. Now
Yes.
I'm making you presenter. Sorry. So I'm making you presenter. Then you can able to log in and you can connect to your AWS, my AWS account with your ID, with limited access. It's not you are not the super user. You are the just administrator. Yeah. So now if you try to access the services, you are not having access to all the services. You have only storage access because I provided you only storage access. So go ahead, any confusion or questions here, anyone? Yeah, you can close this. Look like they created new console. I don't know, we need to check what is that. So then go to, you can try to access the billing. Can you try to access billing? You don't have access, right? See,
The permission is denied. I don't have access.
try to access even user administration IAM. Look for services, go to the IAM. No, just go to the, no need in the same, in the same services, click on services. Services, IAM, click on IAM. You don't have access to even IAM because you are the only storage administrator for this company. You understand what I mean?
Few permissions are enabled for my user account. I mean, few services access is
Yeah, exactly.
enabled for
Only
my
you can operate
account.
some services, only some services. So you are not the super user. See, you don't have access to building. You don't have access to the storage refresh. Yeah, IAM also you don't have access for. You can close this. So you can close the billing one. Yeah, the next one. So you don't have. Can you see that? If you go to the storage, yes, you can manage. Can you go to the storage now? Yes. Look for the service like S3, search for S3. Yes. Yeah. Can you click on that? Now you can able to do anything from S3, that is storage full access you have. So click on that S3, then you can able to see the S3 related anything. So I hope everyone understand all these points. If anyone not clear, let me know. I will explain one more time. See, you can able to manage the storage. Can you see that? You can see all the buckets. You can upload the files. You can download the files. You can create new bucket and you can do anything here because you are the storage administrator. So that is the difference between super user, administrator, and the normal user. Can someone repeat like what is the difference between super user, administrator, and normal user. Can someone repeat if you can?
Coming to normal user, we have a limited access for the services. What are the permissions are enabled by the admin or root user? So whereas
Exactly.
coming to admin user, he will have only access for services, excluding billing part.
Exactly.
So he can. So coming to root user, he will be having all the permissions. So he's the top one. I mean, top user in the organization who can control every service, every billing,
Exactly.
and every accounts.
Yeah. So that is the main purpose of super user and administrator and normal user. Simply, super user can do anything in this console because he is the super user. Administrator can do everything, but he is not able to manage the billing related stuff, billing related and account related. The normal user is doing only the limited access. Imagine you are the storage admin. I am the AWS admin. Someone is the account owner. The account owner is Citibank. He is creating my account as admin because I am the administrator for Citibank AWS account. So I'm managing. And you are the storage admin for the same Citibank account. You are managing the Citibank related storage in AWS. So I can create you as a user account with limited access, and you can log in and you can start your job. So like that, there is a limited permission. Like that is the normal access. I hope everyone understand what root user can do, what normal user can do, what administrator can do. And you can also access AWS using our management console also, like our mobile app and Google Play, and everywhere you can manage from these also. So that is the one more important. The management console, you already saw that how it look like, and also the free tier, meaning you understand what is free tier. They are giving 12 months free, and every services they are giving as a free, but there is a limitations on that. So that's all. And also the AWS is providing amazing documentations and also product services related. And also I will also share a lot of documents, and please try to contact us on these numbers for registration. And from Monday onwards we will continue with the services like IAM service, and we'll go one by one services. So before we end off, any questions here, anyone, any confusion, please go ahead. Yeah, thanks everyone. Then if no questions, we'll wind up for now, and we will start from Monday onwards the services, actual services. Thanks once again.